to the tea table. It is day 3 of checking out Astral Radiance decks. We've already looked at Palkia, we looked at Blissey, and it only makes sense that we look at the RegiBros. So this is a deck that's kind of been popping up in various places in Japan. How good it is really kind of remains to be seen, but it's a super cool concept, and I don't know what they're going to do if they make more Regis, how you're going to be able to get them all in play for the ability we're about to see, but we're going to jump onto the deck list here and see what's going on with all the RegiBros. So we got the main Regi. We got RegiGigas, whose ability is Ancient Wisdom. Once during your turn, if you have Regirock, Steel, Ice, Lecky, and Drago in play, you may search your discard pile for the 3 energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. So that is where our deck is built around. It is built around putting a bunch of energy cards in our discard pile, popping them up on our Regis, and flexing on our opponents like we go to the gym 7 days a week. So what do the Regis do? So most of them are going to be new, and the first new one is Regidrago. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your active spot, you may draw until you have 4. You can't use more than 1 Dragon Treasure ability each turn, and it is 160 for 3. I mean, I think it makes sense that you can't use more than 1 a turn, because you can. This is very easy to abuse. Not even in this deck, just in other decks, like your starters, Regidrago, Scoop Up Net, Ultra Ball, 4, draw to 4, draw to 4, etc., etc. Like a mini Mew thing. But I think it's good at 2. It does 160. Nothing's weak to dragons, so you're not really going to be able to take advantage of anything like that. But it's a cool card just in there to draw, and as you do have to have it in play. So then we got a Regirock. You're going to notice all the original Regis do have the Regigate attack, which is search for basic and put on your bench. So this Regirock does 140 for 3, and it can attack next turn, which is fine. You just want it to knock out RC, that's its main purpose in this deck. Then we go to Regice. Again, the Regigate attack to get a basic, and Blizzard Bind. If they're V, they can't attack. That's pretty underrated. We have a couple cards, I believe, that already do that, but I think on a one-price Pokemon, it's pretty sweet. And if your opponent's like a bad start, and you're like, well, they really got 1 attack, or, I mean, I don't know if they're going to have a switch, so just Blizzard Bind. Get you? Did I get you? I did? Hell yeah, brother. So, that's Regis' purpose in the deck. We got Regis Steel with the Regigate to get a basic, and Heavy Slam. 220 minus 50 for each colorless in their retreat cost. So, it's kind of bad against, like, Duraludon. Realistically, your deck loses to Duraludon, but that's its own thing. But against, like, Ice Rider and Whimsicott, who are weak, you could get some good damage off. And Mew doesn't have a retreat cost, so it could definitely be a good house against Mew. And with your choice belt, doing 250, maybe if you're doing like minus 20, minus 50, it doesn't matter too much. You'll still get a knockout on things. So, super cool card. I'd shooting some laser beam, I don't know, it's bopping a Mew on the other side or something like that. It is what it is. And then we got Regieleki, which is not from the new set. It is actually from their set with Rayquaza. My bad, I had a mind blank. The Evolving Sky. Sorry about that. So its attack does do 20 for 1 colorless, but then it also has a second attack that does 120, discard all lightning energy, and it does 40 to your opponent's bench. So, it's pretty good attack. I don't want to say it's your main attacker, but it's good to set up to knock out anything with your Regis later. There is another Regieleki, as you're going to see pop up on your screen right now, that also a really good attack. I've seen lists when I was doing research for this deck that do play both of them. So, I'm not sure what the mixture is 2-1. I've seen people just go for Regieleki, and that's my main attacker, and we're just going in like that. That might not be a bad idea. I'm not sure the validity of each one on its own, like the pros and cons, as I haven't played any games with it yet. But either way, both of them are pretty good choices, and I don't think if you go one or the other, there's anything you can do wrong. So, we have to put energy in our discard pile. Let us see how we're going to do that. So we start off with the Quick Ball, Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball. The Quick and Ultra Ball do help us discard the cards to get the energy in our discard pile. And the Heavy Ball searches our prizes so we can see what is prized, as it's pretty clear cut what our Pokemon are, all 2-ofs and 3 Regigigas. I did say Samuelisko 2 Heavy Ball. I don't think that's wrong. I don't know the number. I'm just starting out as 1, and I will move from there. Maybe 2. Maybe if you go like 4 Regigigas, you only need 1. But no idea yet. Then we got the supporters real quick. Research, discard your hand, draw 7, aka put energy in the discard pile. Boss's order to get those knockouts when you need them. We got Professor B up in here. Search for 2 cards and put them in your discard pile. So, energy. Just search for 2 energy and put them in your discard pile to let your combo go and get your opponent be like, wow, that's a bad support. Whoa, I'm knocked out. What just happened? Easy. Then we got a Zinnia's Resolve. Discard 2 cards. Draw for each Pokemon your opponent has in play. Just kind of another draw card. There are a few other draw supporters that discard, but this is one I went with. As people do have like 3 to 4, 4 to 5 Pokemon in play, so it does get us a decent amount of draw. So we got Scoop Up Net, which is really cool in this deck because you can just Regigigas, Scoop Up Net Regigigas, drop it down again, and do it again if you have to. So you can put up to 6 energy cards in play, maybe more if you want to, but yeah, it's really cool. Or if you like open one of the Regis, you're like, oh, I need to attack with Regirock, but I open Registeel. You just pick it up, boom, easy, get out of there, bop them. Your opponent just got Reggie. And then we got Trekking Shoes, card from the new set. It just helps so much putting the energy in your discard pile. You look at the top card. You may put it in your hand or discard it and draw 1 card. So hopefully the top card is an energy, and then you discard that, draw your card, and you're on your way going. We got Energy Loto, which is actually coming back in the new set, I believe. Look at the top 7 and put an energy card in your hand, and then shuffle the rest back in your deck. I don't know what the right number, 3, I think the wrong number is 0. That is what I think. I think if you're going to play the Reggie deck, you're going to want Energy Lotto in your deck. It helps thin and get the energy out of your deck in your hand so you can discard them or just attach. So, maybe up to 4. Wrong number, definitely 0. Then we got Switch Card. You don't super need a Switch card, I don't think, because of Scoop Up Net and the nature of your low HP, but this card is neat. Switch your active basic with one of your bench. If you do heal 30 from the Pokemon you switched. So for some magical reason you're not getting one shot by a V, your opponent had a bad turn, and they're like 50. Like, well, ha, I healed and I switched into my attacker that knocks you out. Then we got Ordinary Rod, put 2 Regis back in your deck, and we do have 3 basic energy, so you can put up to 2 of those, although you kind of want them in the discard pile to save for your Regigigas ability. Then we move on to the tools. We got 2 Lucky Eggs. So when I was going over all the lists, like I said, I did see a person that played Lucky Egg, and I was like, I want to play Lucky Egg. I've loved this card ever since it came out. You could also play, as you're going to see, the tool here that gives 3 times weakness, which is also really cool. It makes things a lot easier for knockouts. You have to try less. But I'm going to start with Lucky Egg because Lucky Egg is neat. And then we got Choice Belt, do 30 more to Vs. F them Vs. And then we got Stormy Mountain to help search our Reggie, Drago, and Lecky into play. 3 is, I don't say optimal, obviously, but I think 3 feels better because you want to draw them. People also did do like 1 Pat to the Peak, but I didn't see a lot of lists with more than 1 Pat to the Peak. They did the Stormy Mountains because they need all the Pokemon in play, so it's definitely something that they went with more than the Pat to the Peak. So then we move to the energy. You got the 4 Aurora Energy, which are pretty important as a lot of your Pokemon need them to be able to attack. And if you do happen to attach from your turn, or from your hand, you can just discard an energy. Pretty easy on that one. We got 3 powerful energy, which will be on your Regigigas. It can help you get knockouts if you don't have your choice button. Your opponent's Mew has an Oricorio in play or something. You could just get that going. I guess I want to call this like the flex energy spot. So there's another energy card you like that's cool, like Lucky Energy or whatever. You put it in. Put it in, it's fine. Great, draw more cards. I'm all about drawing cards. We got 3 Twin Energy, which are for the RegiGros. Pop 2 of those and whatever, and you're attacking, so the 5 energy cost on RegiGros isn't like super oh no, because it's pretty easy to get what you need on it. You could even just attach one from your hand, use the ability, and just attach 3 Aurora Energy, and you're doing it. So, pretty good on that one. And then I went with 3 Fighting, because the way the meta here is, I'm going to need to beat Arceus. So I wanted more energy to be able to attack with Regirock than I would any other ones. I did see a really super cool list with the Regielekis, like I was talking about. It had like 6 lightnings, it had like Raihan. It was really going in with that one. So there's a lot of variants you could do with this deck. Super excited to see where it goes. You ain't beating Inertia Food, but that's okay, because we'll just beat the other decks. With that being said, leave a comment below what you think. Let me know if you are also a RegiBro like me. I'm flexing, but you can't see it because my camera's not on. I just gotta believe me. Drop a like. Maybe subscribe if you're one of the RegiBros. And I will see everybody next time on the tea table.